Hello friends, this is Jasu Bakuhatsu, and welcome back to Jasu Plays Tomba. So yeah, where we last left off, we kind of ended up at yet another I was about to say undead end there for some reason. Yeah, another dead end at the end of the last session. So a bit unfortunate, but we do have a few things to investigate, although one of them kind of a last resort, admittedly. But before anything, we can go back to... So I checked out Mouse Town already in the previous video and found nothing of interest, which is unfortunate, but I actually haven't checked out the mansion just yet, I don't believe, since the last time I was down here, and sure enough, it has cleared up. I don't remember if I had cleared it up already by defeating a different evil pig. This seems vaguely familiar, but as usual, I've been doing a bit of stuff on and off camera to the point where it gets kind of difficult to keep track of what you guys have seen and what I've only seen and not shown you guys because it was done off camera, but I'm pretty sure that this is new. Like, it's not the first time I've seen it because I did some exploring off camera, but not a whole lot in this area. Though there is, but yeah, there are some NPCs here to do. Then there's that thing there. I still don't know what that is. It looks important. I feel like there's something gonna happen with that, or something that needs to be done with it, but I just don't know what. I'm not gonna bother with the tricky happy sad doors. Those just seem like... It's like, you know, we solved the puzzle to open them once already. Probably don't have another thing in there. So what does our swimming So we've got the new swimming ability too, and I kind of did some thinking about that. It's like, hey, that's a new thing. Probably something new a new area to explore using our new swimming ability, but I thought about it a bit more, and as far as I can remember, I think we've crossed all of the bodies of water that need crossing at this point, because yeah, I managed to umbrella my way across. Yeah, there was a big long stretch of water in this mansion, and then another one, the pond, way back at the start of the game. So, and I can't really remember there being any other places where I might conceivably want to swim, so does this guy have anything for us? So yeah, first thing, check the mansion, see if there's any NPCs that have anything of note here. Kind of a long shot, but it sure beats trekking across every single area across the entire frickin' game so far, trying to stomp down on those. Hey, this is a thing! Awesome, I'm so happy that we have absolutely nothing. Oh no, please don't strain yourself. You probably, by definition, you can't possibly have less use for it than I have. So that sucked. That really sucked. And I'm wondering if they'd even give us that much more. It's kind of weird. Like, so that's not the first extra Vitality Plus that we've come across, but it's, I don't know, kind of weird that they'd be, like, giving us so many of these extra ones. It's like they expect you to get to 8 pretty quickly, it seems. Like, there's, yeah, so many different extra Vitality things, it seems, or, I don't know, there's 2 so far, maybe, so... I don't know, it's... At first I didn't mind it. It's like, oh neat, there's like some extra Vitality things just to ensure that you make it to the maximum, and that the game just doesn't end up being too difficult for you, even though all of the difficulty I found so far has been from instant death stuff. But yeah, now that I've got my second one, I just kind of realized it's like, oh, every time we solve a thing that gets us a Vitality from now on, that's just going to be a big disappointment. So, I don't know, I have a feeling we'll probably have some more disappointments along those lines to look forward to in the future. But, like, do you have another Vitality for us? That would just be... I'd love that just for the laugh, but nope. Oh, and yeah, these guys are humans, so yeah, obviously I haven't seen this yet. Because yeah, otherwise these people would all be mice if the mansion had been uncursed before this point. So yeah, the mansion is uncursed, and we got a vitality for it, which is utterly useless. So yeah, I keep forgetting that you have to press up to rotate the camera there and go into the... Oh, it's just so weird. It's like, oh, I can see this thing in the foreground. Let's go down to go down these stairs that are in front of us, or up these stairs that are in front of us. But no, always up to rotate the camera. So I believe there were a couple of those. I mean, not that I'm going to go through the entire game looking for these just now, but I believe there were a couple of them. Okay, see this one? Kind of like a bright yellowish, brownish color. Step down on it, and yeah, the color changes to this sort of darker color. So I wasn't just making that up. And there's another one here. So yeah, I wasn't just seeing things. They definitely are marked with that little color change to show which ones you've pressed already, so that's good. I'm actually surprised that I hadn't jumped on those already, even just incidentally. And so what was the other thing? Oh, there was something else. Oh yeah, the funga drum. We've got to return our funga drum to the funga dude. What were you about? I don't remember this guy. Oh, the cheer bottle, I remember. I remember this guy. Whoa, that was close. It seems that several of these areas actually have that problem where it's like if you fall down from up above there, you can just sort of randomly end up falling into a hole without being able to see it. Not so bad in this area, since there's a lot more platform to land on underneath. But one other thing I've found that actually irritates me about... Small thing that irritates me about this game. So you've got like your regular like equipable items that you'll probably want to be toggling on and off throughout the game, and you've got like your black consumable items like your... Or we don't actually need the healing mushrooms anymore, so we can use the ordinary mushroom. But anyways, yeah, you've got like your green equipable items that you want to be toggling back and forth all the time, and then you've got your consumable items like your teleport to different area items and your mushrooms that you'll want to be activating all the time. But if you go into the inventory, there's no way to sort the inventory so that both of those categories, the green items and the black items, are like the first two things that appear on the page. Either I get my black items to appear first, and we've got these blue ones below it, and then the green ones, or we sort it for the green ones first, and then we've got the red ones and the blue ones, and then the black ones at the end. Which, I don't know, it seems kind of irritating for me. I would really like to be able to set it up so that I have my most frequently used items all at the front. So if I could go like black, then, the ideal setup I think would be green, then black, then blue. That's like, because yeah, the blues are your one-time use turn-in quest items. And oh yeah, the funga guy was up here on the mountain, so this is indeed the way we want to go. I think there were some more little slinky rocks. Oh yeah, and this one hasn't been, or I guess it has been. Okay, this one's been, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm actually pretty sure I have stepped on all the ones in this area anyways. Okay, I feel like the controls are kind of coming back to me as well as I've been playing over these last couple sessions. Just like, yeah, getting that nice sensation of just, oh, this one has not been stepped on yet. See, there it goes. And now, funga. Okay. I know exactly what you're talking about there, bro. Let's have a funga party. Tap something out for me, brother. Give me a beat. That is so lame. Seriously, that's all? It's like, funga, jump across, and okay, whatever. I thought we were gonna get a musical number or something. I guess I was expecting a bit too much out of... I've actually been playing, while I was sort of waiting for the previous Tomba video to process, I've been playing some Shovel Knight. And, yeah, to be honest, a really super good game. I'll probably get into that in a different video that might be, or a different series of videos that might be showing up on the channel in the near or distant future. But basically, it kind of made me think of how long these kinds of games have come since since, yeah, the 90s. Because, yeah, especially in terms of graphics, now that I think of it, too. This game, I kind of mentioned before how I kind of... Or, you know, I don't know, I shouldn't talk about what I've mentioned before at this point, since it's been so long ago since I've given sort of my overall critique, my comments about the sort of immediate, superficial aspects of the game, like the graphics and sound and all that, so I'm pretty sure I've commented about all that before, but I don't know, just playing Shovel Knight just recently sort of emphasized again for me that this game kind of looks like butt compared to, like, not just modern games, but even older games, like yeah, I'm positive I've talked about this before. Even like the better looking, like 16-bit games, I honestly think look better than Tomba, to be honest. And I don't know where I'm going now. And actually, even some of like the older, like super good looking 8-bit games as well, I think. Or I mean, mind you, no real classic 8-bit games look better than Shovel Knight. Really, that's just kind of. Honestly, kind of the pinnacle of 2D sprite art in video games, I think, so it's kind of an unfair comparison, I guess, in that regard, but I don't know, just playing Shovel Knight made me think of it. It's like, wow, this looks so much better than Tomba. I think it's like actually, honestly, the character sprites have a bit of, I want to say they have a lot of character to them, which is not a thing that I should be saying. That seems like it's a dumb thing to say, but I can't think of a better word than character. A lot of personality to them, I'll say. And that's... Or, I don't know, it's a bit hit and miss. Like, the denizens of Mouse Town, even after being unmouseified, look kind of generic and bad. But, everyone else, to be honest, like the old men, Tomba, the pigs, the enemies, you know, kind of got some personality to them. Generally well animated. Kind of nice in that regard. But I think it's like the terrain and like the level graphics in particular that just look really bad. Like the textures on it. Like this, in fact, yeah, this little room here is a perfect example. It's just, yeah, I mean, like I was saying, yeah, the textures in this game just look like butt, straight up. It's like if you take away like the character sprites and all that, or yeah, pretty much all that, like any type of sprite in this game looks not great, but kind of fine. Whereas, yeah, the polygons are, yeah, just terrible, to be honest. I had a thought, I saw something in my inventory, and that's enough of that anyways. But yeah, I saw something in my inventory that maybe the herb, that was it. So yeah, what we want to do here is go back to Dwarf Town, because, yeah, I've been passing by that lady in Dwarf Town who we left the dog with so many times, and I've had that healing herb for so long, and I've just should have used it ages ago, but, so, yeah, that's our other thing to just kind of check out before when we'll inevitably probably have to just go back through the entire game world and stomp all of the xylophone, or I said xylophone, that's, no, there's another xy word that I'm thinking of that applies to what I've been calling the slinky rocks. A xy... I don't know, I'm never going to think of it. Ooh, actually, we can collect some leaf butterflies, too, while we're here, now that I think of it. I don't know exactly how many we need, but there was a quest involving collecting some of these guys. I think... What's a good number? I think 10 is the number of cheeses that we need, so I think collecting 10 leaf butterflies will be a good stopping point for the time being. It seems that they appear every time you go down... Actually, I don't know when they appear. I thought you just got one every time you go down one of these little slides, but... Yeah, that time it didn't happen. That time it happened. I guess maybe once per... I don't know. I guess maybe it only works once per, like, screen, or something, like once per visit to this area, maybe? You get, like, one butterfly, and... No, I guess maybe it's just random. Seems to happen most of the time, though, so this shouldn't be too painful. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm at, like, a pretty good number right now. So yeah, butterflies are another thing. Oh my goodness. Okay, we've been over-collecting. Well over 10 at this point. Or actually, were there any other... I should be going close to the ground in case there's any other springy rocks to... Oh, there's one. There is one. Although it looks like it's been pressed already. Oh well. Just goes to show you, though, you gotta be careful. Gotta inspect every frickin'... Actually, it would be nice if I could think of something to go back and check in every area, because then I could just have an excuse. Oh, and apparently I haven't even been in this hut since the last time. Not even since I got the 1,000-year key, so that's fine. Yeah, pretty sure this lady wanted the healing herbs, right? Yes, they... Okay, nope, that's not how you turn those in. Healing herbs, healing herbs... there they are. Okay, and I don't know if this is going to result in anything, to be honest. It'll heal the dog. I guess maybe once the dog is healed, then we'll get the dog in our inventory again, and then maybe he can be used to solve a quest of some kind. Oh hey, this is a thing that I've done already. I am happy that I waited this long to actually come back here. So okay, now, although the way she said that, it almost sounded like she wants to eat it rather than feed it to the dog. Oh well, whatever. That advances the quest line, whoever's eaten it. Okay, so it is for the dog, so this will advance the dog quest line, and then... So this will probably get us our dog, and then I don't know what to do with it. But... Yep, I'm really super... I'm just a super great guy. I'm travel all over the world collecting items and giving them to various people who give me AP. What does AP stand for again? Was it adventure points? Something like that. Oh, I've got him. Oh, he's got special powers. Gotta get myself a magic dog. That's stupid. That's, even for this game, that's stupid. I don't want a flying dog. Or I don't know. If he'll let me fly to, like, I don't know, the top of some place that I need, I guess that's fine. Though I have a phoenix already. I don't see why the phoenix... I mean, yeah, kind of think of it. We kind of have to have explored the just about the entire game world by this point, I'd have to say. Like, for one thing, we've got a frickin' phoenix. If there's a place we haven't been to yet, we can just fly there on our phoenix. So there's no reason for there to be another part of the game world that we haven't seen yet, because anywhere we need to get to, our phoenix can take us there. And it would make even less sense if there's like some place that we can fly to with a dog, but not with a phoenix. So, anyways, I was not even reading the text. Seaweed. Do we need to collect seaweed for you? Is that what the dog needs now, is seaweed? I've already been to that shore. Like, wasn't I just there in like the last video? I didn't see any seaweed. Unless it's maybe one of those things where it's like, seaweed doesn't grow there until someone tells you that it grows there. Which kind of is a thing that infuriates me in general when I see it in video games. This lady hid something. She's too afraid to go get it or even tell me what it is. Maybe it's something that I have. Is it molasses? No. Is it... I don't know. Would it be found in the forest? Is it a pig bag? Butterfly? Oh, you know what? I don't know what to do with these. Okay, so it wasn't the crystal balls. Oh, I bet I know what it is. Okay. Or not. Or maybe it's none of these things. I guess... Okay, I guess it's none of these things. Or unless you hid something. It's gotta be the yam. Like, I don't know what the frick else... Or unless... Yeah, it's gotta be the crystal balls. Or... Okay, I guess I've just gotta be standing in front of her. So that was kind of dumb. I'm very lucky that I even thought to try that again. I would... Yeah, if not for my frustration, I would have just given up on that forever and then never ever turned in the yam quest. What? Oh god, are you just gonna... What? That's dumb, Tomba. Quit being dumb on me. Oh well, You guys probably didn't hear that. It was pretty quiet. That wasn't me, I swear. That was the game's ridiculous nonsense. Being juvenile and childish and other words that mean the same thing on us. Anyways, do you have an item for us? Oh, thank you so much. That's exactly what I fucking needed right now. Oh boy. Getting angry at this game again. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm getting kind of angry at this game again. I mean, the stuff about the flying dog and the pull my finger, that's just me trying to be funny. I don't really care about that. Honestly, this is the kind of game where you kind of expect that ridiculous, childish nonsense, but The Vitality Pluses when I'm already at full life, not so much. That legitimately makes me like for real angry to see this stuff. I'm gonna be really unhappy every single time I collect one of those for the rest of the game. So hopefully not too many more of them. I can only hope.